All right, check 1, 2. Made some adjustments to my levels since my last stream when I watched it over. There was a little bit of clipping, so I want to try and clean that up and give everybody a better experience. I apologize for the sound of my voice. Seem to be fighting off a bug. I'm on the tail end of that. So today is Sebring Again, and it's the Super 60 series. So I figure since I'm turning competitive lap times, why not? Especially if I'm not in split 1, which would be great. But of course I'm in split 1. Rank 26. So, there were people in the practice server doing 2 minutes even. I'm mid to high 201s. 217 is my best in the Porsche, I believe. Been just running the ER setup, dropping the fuel, taking a run. I think the strategy is going to be to split the race into 2 even half-hour segments. So I think I'm going to fuel the car up for 16 laps. Aim to pit on lap 16 or 15. It should be a 31 lap race.
Checkered flag, 16th place. That's the end of the session. P16.
These races, I just, initially, I just want to survive long enough to be able to fight in the later stages. The split 1, there are a lot of trusted drivers, so it's a long pit lane.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Carol, we've got 7 minutes to set a lap. P10.
A little understeer because the front tire just not up to temp yet. Yeah, this flu has me feeling a little fatigued for sure, but I just
The
ran a
leader has
201.
just done a 204.71.
Or 4.71 for opening lap is good.
Lap 206.50.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Let me put what's a mistake. Alright, kid, come on, get in there. This is looking good.
The leader's just done a 201.84.
Jesus. 412 already.
The guy behind has just done a 203.00.
Time 202.99.
Come on, kid. Still have a little bit of time there. Time there. I'm on the entry there. And on the exit, had a little bit of staring angle. Sorry I'm vocalizing these fragmented thoughts. Just what? When I watch the stream later, I can actually think about what I was feeling in the moment. Watching my stream has become a really good analytical tool for me to learn from my own mistakes.
Two minutes
The
to go,
main
2
reason why I
minutes.
run tiny pedal, because I get a visual representation of my inputs to see what I'm doing with the controls if I'm analyzing a mistake. I don't have to pull up separate data analysis to kind of just get a picture. It makes the process a lot easier.
The leader has just done a 201.13.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting into the 201s in this qualifying section. Sketchy. Woo. Try to step out on me
10th
twice.
position.
Come on, kid. Oh. Same issue. A little bit too much steering angle. I'm passing man. Wheel spin. More mistakes, man.
That's the end of the session. P12.
Come on, kid. Ah.
Lap 2:01.79.
Cost myself at least 2 good positions there. At least. Anyhow. 4 fresh tires. Might as well just do the full fuel. Oh, what I do have to be aware of is the way that the Porsche fades.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
In a race till 11:30. Sorry about that.
Formation lap has started.
We watch the fuel consumption. It doesn't balance out. Goal would be a top 5 finish for sure. That would be amazing. More than that though, focus has to just be on survival.
Green, green, green.
Green flag.
Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear inside. Inside.
Inside
Inside.
is the worst place to end up, man.
Still
Jeez,
there.
please.
Still there. Hold your line.
Sector 1, yellow flag.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear all round. Car outside.
We think that Tom and 2 have spun off.
Clear high.
Gotta keep your head on the swivel, boy.
Forget about that. It'll probably just polish
When I
out.
saw the tire smoke, it gives me a little break. We don't remember the cars behind.
Car low.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector
Same
2
thing
is
you
yellow.
did me, I did you.
Still there.
2 is just retired from the race.
Clear inside.
Green flag in Sector 2.
You've got a car high. Clear high.
Nicely done, sir. I like this. I like this. A man who can drive. Alright, let's go.
Sector 1 is green.
Remember, she's still heavy, kid.
Yellow flag.
Forget she's heavy.
It looks like Peterson has spun off. Sector 3 is clear.
Mustangs
Green
are
flag.
so fast there, man. Jeez and peas.
Peterson is now retired.
Oh, that was scary. Oh, that was scary. Jeez and peas.
Yellow flag.
Lap 2,
B13.
17.6.
Yellow flag. Bob has retired. Sector 1 is green. Goodman has retired from the race.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good because
Okay, Carol, the next car is Marcin.
Putting that
You're
tire
reeling
in the
Marcin
dirt.
in. The gap is 0.71.
yeah, putting that tire on the dirt on the back straight could have easily ended my race. I appreciate that I'm getting
Gap
a better
to
feel for the
Daniel
car
behind is now
as a whole. Though, when
0.73.
moments like that happen, I get a better sense of how exactly to drive the car out of those moments instead of being reactionary. Because I think that's the difference between survival and an accident quite often. Anyway, I hope these guys settle down. The long race. Three.
The gap to Marcin in front is now 0.72.
Caught me at a horrible place there, buddy. Your responsibility is to find a clean place to overtake, not mine to move.
Time 2:03.28.
Car low. Inside clear.
Mustang into play. That's cool. If he goes, he goes.
The gap to
Sorry.
Daniel behind is now 0.13.
Got a car on the inside. Clear inside.
Thank you, sir, for not being a reckless madman. Because you could have been.
On the outside. You clear outside.
I'm not fighting you this early, sir. We just burned up the gap. We have to be 15. roll.
The next car is Daniel.
You're so early in the race, man. Guy in the McLaren is coming.
The gap to Daniel ahead is increasing.
The gap
It's now
ahead is-
0.74, 14th.
You can save that Mustang from some crazy slip angles, man. She's in peace. Think what's going to be critical during these early phases is not overdriving the car so you still have tire left at the end. I think that's going to matter significantly.
The gap to Daniel ahead is now 0.82.
It's coming, boy.
Green flag in sector 3. It looks like Smith has binned it.
Nothing's real.
Spall is getting closer. The gap's now 1.16.
He's all over the road. I still can't pull him. Holy crap.
Alright, Carol, you're reeling. Daniel in. The gap is now
How much?
0.74. The gap in front is now 0.74.
LMP2's coming back too. LMP3 is a menace, man.
The gap behind is now 1.00. The gap to Spall behind is now 0.94.
Even when he runs wide, wow. Yo, that Mustang is hooked up. Even when he's offline, he's out of position. He's just faster. Just about everywhere. On entry, on exit, mid corner.
That time was a 2:02.96.
Yellow flag. It looks like Marcin has crashed. Sector 1 is clear.
How is he going so fast, man? Holy moly. His lines are awful. It's almost like he just uses the horsepower to erase any mistakes he makes with his driving line. It's kind of nuts. All the while that McLaren in the
Gap to
background is lurking.
P14 behind is now 0.91.
It's a hell of a pace to keep up, but for an hour. So, moment of concentration broke my train of thought. All right, come on. Oh, not this guy.
You're being caught by the faster class cars, 13th place. The gap behind is now 1.22. The gap to Spall behind is increasing. It's now 1.24. The gap to the P14 behind is now 1.23. As faster cars behind, this group includes their class leader. Blue flag.
Car high. Clear high.
Yellow flag, watch out. It looks like Smith has gone off. Sector 3 is now clear.
15, only 4.9. Like, what the hell? Wasn't he like 11 seconds a while ago?
That time was a 2:03.23.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. They're racing for position. Yellow flag in Sector 1. We think Boss has binned it. Sector 1 is green.
Car low. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Blue flag.
What was he
Clear
thinking?
low. Clear all round.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Okay, Carol, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there.
You've got a car on the outside. Clear outside.
The driver in front of us is Marcin.
Not sure what he was thinking, man. It's too early to pit. Shaman. Seriously?
Yellow flag. Blue flag. We think that Leonard has crashed.
Car high. You're clear outside.
Green flag, sector 2.
I don't know where he expected me to go. Why he tried to go on the dirt and pass me, I don't know. That was incredibly stupid. Well, the good thing is, I survived.
P16 is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.2. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag, watch out. The track temp's increasing. It's now 35 Celsius. P15.
9.
Okay, Carol, the next car is Lion. Lion has just retired.
Alright, let's lock in. It would be really nice to stay ahead of B15.
The guy ahead is Marcin. The gap to Daniel behind is now 2.4 seconds.
Outside. Clear high.
Okay, Carol, there's a faster class car approaching. Smith has now retired.
Alright, kid, come on.
We can see Leonard has spun off. Sector 3 is green. Yellow flag. The gap behind is now 2.1 seconds. E14.
8, 9.
Solano has just retired from the race.
Inside. You're clear inside.
Wachowski is a hell of a last name. Like,
Green flag sector 3.
whew.
Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. We think Leonard has binned it. The gap to P15
That's
behind
good.
is
In a
increasing.
bit of,
It's now 2.8.
No man's land. And the car head is gapping it. but I'm dropping the car behind still. I was ahead of speed up.
That lap was a 2:04.01.
Okay. Get your head out your ass.
The gap behind is now 3.2.
Doing something this loud.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. We think that Leonard has stacked it. Leonard has retired from the race. Sector 3 is clear. The gap to 15th place behind is increasing. It's now 4.5.
Yeah, by this time when the lap he's gone. Because I was well maybe, let's see. Gonna get 2 or 3.
The gap to 15th place behind is increasing. It's now 4.8.
Leaving out closing.
Past the car behind.
Carlo, you're clear inside.
Yeah, this looks exactly the same as the last lap. I'm not really lapping much faster than the car ahead, if at all. We're kind of trading turns back and forth. So that LMP2 kind of knocked me right out of the fight.
Daniel behind is increasing. It's now 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, the Ford ahead is much faster this lap.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Yeah, he was about a half a second faster.
We can
Which
see
means he
Daniel
probably just
has
did
gone
the
off.
same 2032,
Green flag, Sector 3.
2031, and I just did a crappy nearly 20. 2039. No, 2034.
Okay, Carol, the next car is Daniel. You've just done a 203.49.
Wasn't watching.
The gap to Daniel behind is now 5.8 seconds.
Actually, I'm a little closer. A little bit closer.
The gap to P15 behind is now 6.6.
That was a horrible lap though.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Feeling a little bit of fatigue set in.
The gap behind is now 6.4. Blue flag.
Car outside. Clear high.
That was 204.08.
He's up for a cruise. He's got a 30-second lead. Holy moly. Before halfway. You gotta be careful with that. It's that lazy turning. When you're getting cautious, that kills you with this portion. Can't get lazy with it. Still drive the car.
Fourteenth. The gap to Daniel behind is increasing. It's now 8.2 seconds.
The gap ahead is not coming down, man. These longer stick races are super important because
You've just
they
done
definitely teach you about staying
203.48.
focused, being able to repeat your lap times, managing adversity because now this car is kind of ragged on that right rear. And there's
The
so
gap
many
behind
corners
is
that are
now
heavily loaded on
8.7
that
seconds.
corner of the car. So I have to kind of almost learn the car again with this damaged suspension. See where I can lean on it, where I can't. Where I can pull time, where I can't. Next lap.
Okay, Carol, that's half distance. Okay, pit stop requested. The pit crew's ready.
Do I come in this lap? Yeah, why not?
Sector 1 is green. We think that boss has binned it. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Alright, now we just have to lock it in. And do 15 more laps. Let's see who we can pick up.
9, 3,
When they pay,
P15.
8, 6.
which is going to be the next lap or two for everybody. Car feels a little more balanced with weight on the nose with the fuel back in there. That's interesting. Very interesting to know. Maybe they made mistakes on their pit setup and I can pick up a place or two. Just protect myself if the tires get a little more worn. Now is not the time for conservative driving, but at the same time, I'm kind of exactly
The
where I
leader,
was. Isn't it?
Kraus, is pitting. Nico is now leading.
That time was a
Oh, boy, yeah.
2:04.11.
The guy in front is Spall. Alright, Carol, faster car approaching. It's their class leader.
There's a car on your inside. Hold your line. Clear low.
prototypes put me in no man's land, man.
The leader, Nico, is pitting.
That time was a 2.
P14.
4.78.
It's on an auto lap so I can really put some distance on him. Come on, kid. Lost it on the entry there, man.
The gap to
That's not
Martin
too late.
behind is increasing. It's now 3.9.
When you go back to the throttle there, it's so important because you can spin up those tires and the car is so loaded at that point. That McLaren was faster than me when I was ahead of him, so
The
I
gap
don't know if I
behind
can
is now
catch him.
3.9.
Picking up places. Got Wachowski. Alright. Such a horrible last name. In terms of potential for abuse. Shut your Wachowski ass up. Oh boy, sorry.
That time was a 2.
P13.
The juvenile enemy stood up there. It's cool. Sometimes on these long stints, you have to find a way to amuse yourself, right? Gap to the car behind is pretty stable. P2 and LMU is rapidly approaching. Pull a bit of a gap on that
The
Mustang.
gap
at
to
that point.
P14 behind is now 4.6.
Yes, sir. I felt that when I exited that
Okay,
corner.
Carol, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
Car high. You're clear outside.
Gave up about a second there to that car behind. Not good, but it,
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
take your time. Just know that whatever LMPs are coming through the field, all of us have to face that adversity and just take our time. And not bottle it on our own.
14th. It's getting closer. The gap's now 2.8 seconds. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Klein has gone off. You've just done a 2:04.66. Green flag Sector 1. Okay, Carol, the next car is Klein. The track temperature's rising. It's now 37 Celsius.
There's a ways ahead. I have to drive that gap. I want to get it back up to 3 seconds. Nothing reckless, but be on it. Got you in the wrong way, Carol.
P14 is closing in. The gap is now 2.2 seconds. There's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, he is locking, cracking me down.
Blue flag.
Outside. Clear high.
The gap behind is now
coming.
1.88.
It is on a run.
That was a 203.25.
Now that his tires are up, he is cooking.
Tom is pitting from position 16. He should come out a little way behind you. The gap behind is now
He is
1.51.
moving, boy. Woo. Yeah, keeping him
The
back.
gap to Martin behind is now 1.41.
Very, very, very difficult. Awesome. Dude is moving.
The gap to 14th behind is now 1.02. Air temps increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
Oh, he spun out.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
Oh, he spun out. Holy moly.
Blue flag.
On the outside. You're clear high.
Oh, no.
That time was
Feel it for me, because he was
P13.
driving. He was really driving. Hopefully he saved it. Because he can still track me down at that pace.
Okay, Carol, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap to Martin behind is increasing. It's now 6.0.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He's angry now. Wow. Yeah, he's flying, bro. Alright, let's do this legit on some next vibes. when you drive these longer races, there are lots of things that come up that you don't think about in the shorter
Martin
races.
is getting closer.
Like,
The gap's come down to 4.6.
how does the car change in drivability over a stint like when you're doing a 30 or 40 minute race? That's much less of a concern than an hour race. Because if at this stage my lap times are mid 203s,
That
high
was
203s,
203.94.
the guy behind me doing low 202s. When that's the pace that my car had in it earlier.
Okay, Carroll, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
Got a car on the inside. Clear low.
Four seconds with 12 minutes, I don't know, man. He's driving his ass off too, man.
The gap to P14 behind is now 4.0.
After P13. That Mustang is like the Terminator, boy. I said it when I was the chasing car, but he is moving, man. Jeez, and jeez. He's easily over a
Martin is
second.
closing the gap. It's now
A lot
2.7
faster.
seconds.
Like 2 seconds. Yep, see that? Oh, he's pulling up.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him by. And not ruin my race trying to do foolishness to get time out of a damaged car.
There's a faster
Cannot
class car
forget
behind.
that the car was damaged in that incident on lap
Blue flag.
2 or 3.
You've got a car low. Clear inside.
Alright, Carol, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Inside. You're clear inside.
Yeah, there's no way I'm competing with him, man. He's 2 seconds a lot faster. It's not that I can't do a 202, but
The car in front is Marcin. The gap to Marcin ahead is increasing. It's now 1.46 with P14. The gap to Marcin ahead is increasing. It's now 1.62.
he has that Mustang. Like, there's a lesson in an hour-long session of Porsche. But again, I can't say that. Like, so much of the car's behavior now could be because of that damaged right rear suspension, and I'm just not able to drive the car quite as hard as I was earlier. It feels a little poorly. It's gotten very understeery. Feels unsafe when it does start to rotate. Unpredictable is what I should say.
The gap to Marcin ahead is
Especially in
increasing. It's now
left-handers.
3.0. Blue flag. Okay, Carol, there's a faster class car approaching.
Car high. Clear outside.
Everybody else is doing 203s and 204s. This Mustang U is doing 202s. I bet you he took tires. Oh, snap. That's the hat.
4.36.
That strategy. Keep a fresh set of tires. Oh, wow. That makes so much sense now.
The gap ahead is now 3.6.
Like, that's the only logical explanation. I'm gonna have to ask him in the chat after. But I think also that's what's making the, although the tire wear isn't excessive, but as the tire wear goes down, that damaged corner of the car feels a little bit more sensitive. The car is definitely rotating a lot more since I got that hit. But that's the hustle, man. Keep the fresh tires for later. Smart youth, man. Oh shit. I would have never thought the tires would have been that much of an advantage here like this.
Okay, Carol,
Significant
5 minutes to
advantage.
go, 5 minutes left.
See, I cannot get out of the 204
The
this
gap
time.
to 13th place ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4. That lap was a 204.10.
I may have if I drove a lap in this condition. Absolutely perfect. Mid 203s on these tires pops. And even my 202s were in traffic. So if I had clear tracks like him, I would really be able to lean in and make it work. Like, wow. Learn something new, Papa.
The gap to Marcin ahead is now 5.9. The gap to Marcin in front is now 6.1. Your last lap time was a 2:03.89. Alright, Carol, your lap times are pretty consistent.
I have to ask about the tire strategy. That is...
The gap to Marcin ahead is increasing. It's now 6.7 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's the only explanation, because even the gap to the car behind me and the car in front of him is not really like... not really shifting. For speed, I lost a bit. I think that was like 14 seconds. Even if he's finished, I gotta go around again. But I think there's one more.
Blue flag. Faster car approaching. This guy's the class leader. Your lap time was at 2:04.72.
Car low. Clear low.
Yeah, I really am interested to hear what his strategy was. If anybody up front will get penalties, I don't
E14.
think so. Everybody seems legit.
The gap in front is now 9.7. Sebastian took the win. "14th. That's it. We're done. Bad luck. Carol." Okay, pit stop requested.
Oh, that crash, man. Let's see if I can see where I got marked. I just don't know. I wanted to Yeah, I don't think he stayed. I don't know what they were thinking. There's no way for him to go, just lift off. Like you literally just accelerate into the back of a vehicle in front of you. And I was a passenger. I don't know. Yeah, that made no sense. It made no sense. And he still finished P6. How? I don't know. Well, they're on the 8, so I guess that makes sense. But he literally just ruined my race. As I was, I mean, kind of up here. Maybe I'd have gotten down to the low 202s if I had gotten a chance to lap without damage. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what the damage to the driver rating is. Yeah. Dropped a notch. Yeah, that was a rough race, man. I knew from I got in split one down, like, yeah, that's not gonna work out well for me. If I had finished where I'd qualified, I probably would have gained a small bump. But there's definitely something with finishing in the top half. If you finish in the bottom half, your driver rating suffers because there were 30 GT3s, and really anything outside of the top 15 lost. So yes, if you finish in the bottom half of the field, it's obviously a penalty. But yeah, that was Sebring again. Not the greatest race. So like, the pace was there. I had pace in the car I could do. And even if we look at qualifying, I dropped to 201.79, which isn't bad. And I mean, if I hadn't made a couple of little mistakes, I might have been as high as P8, but that start really killed me. And then getting collected by all of the P2 drama really did not help. Really did not help. But yeah, if you can't consistently drop a mid 201, then you're not S2. So I need to do better. That was my fault. I wonder if he took tires though. Like really, really genuinely wonder, because that might be the golden ticket there. I don't know. I might do this again. I feel like it was one of those races where there was more in there if I had played it right, or if I'd gotten a different split. So I don't know. But to those who tuned in, thank you. I may move on to something else, maybe Portimao. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this streak of racing going. I want to stay active. Yeah, loving the energy. Big up to GSR guys up at the Simmers Expo in North Carolina. I definitely wish I could have gone, but next year, maybe I can do Germany. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.